Welcome to David Alexander Maths Tuition. This is Chapter 2A, Solving Quadratic Equations. Okay, so here are some quadratic equations that are to be solved now. Because they equal 0, we don't need to rearrange them. We can just go ahead and factorise and solve them. So what we're looking for are factors of 21 that add up to 10. So the factors of 21 are 1 times 21 and 3 times 7. And 3 plus 7 gives me the 10. So this will factorise to x plus 3, x plus 7. And if x plus 3 multiplied by x plus 7 equals 0, then the solutions are minus 3 and negative 7. Now, a lot of people know just to reverse the signs here, but don't really understand why. What this means is we are multiplying x plus 3 by x plus 7 to get 0. Now, when you multiply two things to get 0, the only way we can get 0 when we're multiplying is for one of the things to be 0. So for example, what times what equals 0? Let's say, I don't know, 6 times by 0 is 0, or 0 times 11 is 0. One of the things must be 0. So if I'm multiplying these two things to get 0, then maybe x plus 3 is 0, in which case if x plus 3 is 0, then that means x must be negative 3. Similarly, maybe the x plus 7 equals 0, in which case x is minus 7. So that's why we're flipping the signs. Okay, here we're looking for factors of negative 10. So just focus on the 10 for now. So that's 1 and 10 and 2 and 5. Now it's actually minus 10. So what that means is one number must be positive, one must be negative. And how am I getting negative 3? Well, that is going to be positive 2 minus 5, and 2 times minus 5 will give me that minus 10. So in brackets that is x plus 2 x minus 5 equals 0, so the solutions are negative 2 and positive 5. Okay, so here we're looking for factors of 20 that give us minus 9, factors of 20, 1 and 20, 2 and 10, 4 and 5. So to get a positive number, the signs must both be positive or both negative. Here they must be both negative, because that's the only way I'll get minus 9x, and to get negative 9 is minus 4 minus 5. So in brackets that's x take 4, x take 5 equals 0, and since these factors equal 0, that means x, one solution of x is 4 and another solution is positive 5. Okay, so here we've got the difference of two squares, so we need to remember that this factorises to x plus 6, x minus 6. So therefore from the x plus 6 we're getting the solution of negative 6, and from the x minus 6 we're getting the solution of positive 6. Here's another difference of two squares. We need to remember that 1 is a square number, so that will factorise to x plus 1, x minus 1. So again our solutions are both negative 1 and positive 1. Okay, so here we've got a quadratic equation, but it doesn't equal 0. So what I need to do first of all is make it equal 0. So I'm going to add 24 to both sides. So therefore I'll get x squared plus 11x plus 24 equals 0. I'm looking for factors of 24 that give me 11. That's 8 and 3. So x plus 8, x plus 3. And if that equals 0, then our solutions are minus 8 and minus 3. With this question here, again, all I'm doing is making it equal 0, so I'll move minus 10x over to the left and minus 25 over to the left, so that it becomes x squared plus 10x plus 25 equals 0. So that will factorise to x plus 5, x plus 5 equals 0. So here we just get one solution, which is negative 5. And what that means when we're only getting one solution is if we were to graph it, the graph will just touch at negative 5, whereas when we're getting two solutions, that's going to cut through the axis at negative 3 and negative 8. So for this final example, what I would do here is I'd multiply through by x so that we can get rid of this horrible square root. So what that will be is x squared is 18 take away 3x. So yeah, we're squaring both sides. And now I'm going to add 3x to both sides and subtract 18 from both sides, and think of factors of 18 that will give me, or negative 18 that will give me 3. That's 6 take 3. So x x take 3, x plus 6 equals 0. So the solutions are positive 3 and negative 6. So quite a challenging one, that one, but it's just knowing that you can just square both sides and then fiddle it from there. Okay, so this is quite a challenging one. This is one where you probably would use the quadratic formula, which we'll look at later. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply 15 by 12, and 15 times 12 is 180. I mean, I'm using my calculator to do these calculations, so it would make sense for me just to use the quadratic equation solver on my calculator. So that's 1 times 180, 2 times 90, 3 times 60, 4 times by 45, 5 times 36, 6 times 30, I don't think 7 goes, 8 doesn't go, 9 goes, 20 times, and 10 goes 18 times. So how do I get negative 8? 10 minus 18. So I'm going to write this as 15x squared minus 18x plus 10x minus 12 equals 0. Chop down the middle, factorise both sides. So that's going to be 3x brackets 5x minus 6, and this is going to be plus 2, 5x minus 6. So I'm going to get two factors. I'm going to get 5x minus 6 and 3x plus 2 equals 0. So that means from this solution I'm going to get x is 6 over 5, and from the 3x plus 2, x is minus 2/3. These ones can be harder to work out, so just remember that if we're multiplying these two things together and getting 0, one of the things must be the 0. So if it was the 3x plus 2 that equals 0, that means 3x is negative 2, so x is negative 2 over 3. And again, you can do that with the other bracket if you want. Okay, so here is another example. I mean, the only difficulty with these ones is just trying to factorise it. So 4 times 15 is 60. So I'm looking for factors of 60, 1 and 60, 2 and 30. And I'm looking for factors that will somehow give me a 16, or actually a negative 16. So 3 and 20, 4 and 15. No, that's no good. 5 and 12. No luck yet. Of course, 6 and 10. That's the easy one, of course. So this is going to be 4x squared. Take 10x, take 6x plus 15 equals 0. Split down the middle, factorise the left-hand side, so that's going to be 2x lots of 2x minus 5, and this is going to be minus 3 lots of 2x plus 5. So we've got two factors, 2x minus 5 is one of them, and 2x minus 3. So therefore our solutions are positive 5 over 2 and positive 3 over 2. Don't know why I actually wrote plus. You don't need to write plus, of course. Just make sure you write minus if it's negative.